Hi guys, I'm to configurations, and today we have the Asus Zenfone 2 ZE551ML, the flagship variant of Zenfone series, and we are going to do the complete multimedia performance review of this device. Before that, let me talk about the specifications of the device. It supports a 2.3 GHz quad-core Intel Atom processor, 4 GB of RAM, 30 GB of internal memory. So it's actually a top-end variant of Zenfone series. So we have already done the full review of this device, which includes benchmark, pros and cons, and everything that you want to know about this device. So if you want, you can just check out that video. And now coming to the multimedia performance, the most important factor these days is a 4K video playback. So we have seen a lot of Snapdragon chipsets which are capable of 4K video playback, and they are showcasing it really well on their website. So if you just check out any of the Snapdragon processor website page, you could see they have specified the 4K video playback capability, but we haven't seen that in the case of Intel Atom processor which is used in this device. We are going to see whether this device supports 4K video playback, and we will be also seeing the gaming performance of the device with several games, and we'll be playing it at the same time. So we'll be seeing how fast the device can switch between those games and everything about the multimedia performance. So let us begin with the 4K video playback test of this device. So let me just go to the gallery, and we have some 4K videos here. So these are the 4K videos we have, and let me just show you the resolution of the video. So you could see the resolution is 3840 into 2160, which is a 4K resolution. So let us play this video. You could see, yeah. And you could see the device does support 4K video playback, and it is having no issues like frame lag or any jitteriness. Nothing is there. It's perfectly smooth, and the display quality of the device makes it a pretty excellent video playback experience in this device. So that's pretty awesome. And if you could see, there is no issues, no frame lags, everything runs really smooth. So let us just skip through this video and see how fast the device can buffer the 4K video. So you could see it's pretty instant. There is no lag or no delay in buffering. So I must say the device has got a 4K video playback which is ultra smooth. It's just playing like a 1080p video. It is ultra smooth in the case of 4K video playback, and you won't be having any issues regarding that aspect of the device. So I must say the device does support a 4K video playback, and it is pretty smooth. So now second question is that the device gaming performance. So we have already seen the device is pretty awesome in the case of gaming, but in this review we'll be more focusing on the multitasking capabilities of this device. Like we'll be opening 2 or 3 games in this device, and we'll be switching back and forth between those games and see how the device can perform on that conditions, and also the RAM management. So you could see, let me just go to the RAM of the device which is available right now. So you could see the device has got 1.9 GB of RAM free out of 4 GB. So usually we'll get about 2 GB of RAM, 2.1 GB, but we have just played a 4K video, so that's why it is taking a little bit rough RAM. But otherwise you will get approximately 2 or 2.1 GB or 2.2 GB of RAM free. So let us go into the first game. So that's GT Racing 2, which is a pretty decent game for 3D capabilities. So let me just show you the device handles it. So let me just decrease the volume right now. So you could see, yeah, you could see the device handles it pretty awesome. The device, we have only one game right now playing in this device. So you'd see. So the device actually sports a 4 GB of RAM, which is dual channel RAM, so that gives a very high-end performance in multimedia and gaming aspects. So you could see it's very responsive. There is no lag or delay. So this is not a big issue because obviously you are getting a very good processor in this device. So there won't be issue in gaming a single game on this device, no matter how graphics intensive the game is. So let me just minimize this game, and let me just open another game here. So I have another Real Boxing, which is also a very good graphic intensive game. Let me just open that. So now we have 2 games running in background. Actually, I have done a complete gaming test on this device, and the battery consumption of the device is not that bad. Actually, I have played 30 minutes of gaming in this device in full brightness, and it took only 15% of battery drop. So that's quite awesome for a device in this price range. So that's really nice. So let us go back and let's just open a championship. So you see, okay, I have entered into the fight. So you could see I have you could see it's very smooth. there is no issues in the gaming scenario, even if we have another game in the background. So you would see it's perfectly smooth. There is no issues, there is no stuck or delay in responsiveness of the device, so it's pretty smooth. So let us just go back and open another game here. So let me just go into the best emulator. It's also a decent 3D game, so let me just open that also. So now we have 3 games in background, and let me just check out how much amount of RAM the device has been consumed. So you could see the device actually, you will get about 1.4 GB still available on the device. That's pretty awesome. So you could see the device still have 1.4 GB of RAM left, so you can actually play more and more games. So you could see 3 games are running on the background: Bus Simulator, Real Boxing and GT Racing 2, and still you are getting about 1.4 GB of RAM free. That's pretty awesome. So let's open another game and check out now how the RAM manages that. So you could see I have opened another game, and yeah, that is also available. So let us so you see it is loading up. So let me just go back and check out the first game that we have opened this device. So you see it is right there and it has been closed. So the RAM management is really excellent, and you can play whenever you want. You can just come back to the game that you just minimized and you can play it again. So there is no issues, there is no aggressive closing of apps. So the device has got a very good RAM management. And let me see how the device has got RAM management here. So you could see it decreased to 1.2 GB of RAM. So you can still have a 1 GB of RAM, and you could play about 4 or 3. We have actually 4 games in background, and you are still getting a 1.3 GB of RAM. So that's pretty awesome. So I must say the device has got a very brilliant gaming performance, and multimedia tasking in this device is really awesome. So you could see the real boxing is also there. There is no issues. The device hasn't closed the real boxing yet, so you can just resume the game and you can just play it again. So this is pretty awesome, and I must say this device is very great in the case performance. And you have already seen the device hasn't closed any games which are running on the background. So the RAM management is also awesome, and you will get about 1.4 GB of RAM left even after having 4 games in the background. So that's pretty awesome, and that's all we have for now. And we will be coming back with more in-depth reviews on the camera and all these things. So thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please hit like and stay subscribed. Thank you.